it's tough to stay consistent and focused, especially when you go through so many challenges like you have.
Yeah.
How do you
Yes.
do that, like practically, concretely? Give us some examples.
Yeah, so definitely awareness. And this is a journey that is like personal development, but also professional development. So I used to be an athlete. So to me, like, investing a lot of time into something to play one game per year,
Mm,
and you'll train every day and then you'll play like for 2 hours. So that idea of training for a period of time and then until like the end, seeing like that competitive aspect, I think that's something that's kind of embedded, and I'm very comfortable with like putting the hours in, right? But at the same time, you have to manage your own psychology, and you have to be aware of your cognitive biases. You have to be aware of your blind spots. You have to learn how to understand people to either help them reach their maximum or manage them, right? So it's a lot of psychology embedded into this process of entrepreneurship. And I think that's super key. Right now, people talk about mental models, or
mm,
they talk about, like well-being and health, and like a lot of times it's like, drink, I remember, like, eat healthy and drink this powder and then you'll get to the next level. I think it works in different ways, but I think it starts with awareness, and you understanding you also have your flaws and you're imperfect and you can make mistakes, but then embracing that and then kind of moving forward and taking one day at a time. Something that has also helped me a lot is coming, in contact with like thinkers like Nassim Taleb, for instance,
mm.
where he kind of starts with the fact that, well, there's more than I don't know than what I know. And when you start your day like that as an entrepreneur, with every decision, you not just become more present, but also more humble. And you're like, okay, one thing that I don't know about can completely change my business. I need to be prepared for that, or I need to make decisions that will mitigate that risk. And think about what happened last year with COVID. I think no one saw that coming. But this is like an illustration of what Nassim Taleb says, of like these events that happen very rarely, but are the events that make history or change things that you've never imagined. And another very kind of practical aspect that has helped me a lot in this entrepreneurship journey, applied to, like self-awareness and all of this, is systems. So systems dynamics, and you understanding that, and this is more technical, but everything is interconnected. So the economy works as a system. The decisions that we make as a society are a system, right? And when you have this systems thinking approach, you can understand their cycles, like sometimes you're going to have more supply, more demand, depends on where that is in terms of the cycle. But it's also normal to be in a process of growth and development, and also like, reaching your milestones. So I think also embracing that is the key to kind of moving forward.